Televisions are not something we buy every day or even every year or really even every 4 or 5 years. No, a lot of us can go a decade or more without upgrading the TV. And if that sounds like you, I have to confess, it is also me, your friendly YouTube tech blogger. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and it's been about 12 years since I last bought a television set, and a lot has changed. Primarily, TVs have become much more versatile, much higher quality, and with much improved resolution. 4K TV is the chief advancement in television technology, and it's already a few years old. I recently had a chance to install a brand new 4K Hisense Roku TV here in my living room. I'm going to tell you all about this 2019 model, which is technically model number 43 R6 109, which I'm just going to call the R6 from here on in. I'll talk about the setup process, the special features, what the video looks like, and whether it's been a worthy upgrade for me. Now, an early heads up that if you end up liking this video and finding it helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing, since your clicks do help me pay the monthly TechGadgetsCanada.com hosting bill.
Sure, most television sets are pretty much plug and play, right? But these days, thanks to the advent of smart TVs which have streaming capabilities built in, as well as voice control, there are a few extra steps when it comes to getting things online. I opted to place my new Hisense Roku R6 4K TV in an existing setup in my living room. My husband manufactured a sliding painting which hides the television set and soundbar behind it. For this reason, I chose a smaller 43-inch size TV to fit our existing setup, but I highly recommend you fill the space with your new 4K TV if you can. The Hisense Roku 4K TV comes with a remote control, which will be familiar to any of you with a Roku streaming stick or something similar. While some models do come with a voice control remote, this one did not, but that's okay because I can add voice control with the Roku Remote app. More on that in a second.
Your first order of business is connecting the TV to your home's Wi-Fi network to access those streaming services that are available on this TV. Now, to do it, you'll mainly follow the instructions on the screen, which essentially involves signing into your Wi-Fi network. You might also want to either sign up for or sign into your Roku account. Now, for you specs junkies, here's what you're getting into.
The R6 features a 4K ultra-high definition picture with high dynamic range that boosts color and contrast and improves the display of light. There's a full array LED backlight, and the internal speaker has DTS studio sound for an immersive audio experience. As always though, I'm going to say you definitely need a soundbar with this, but you will be able to hear just fine with the built-in option. The Hisense Roku 4K TV also has a native refresh rate of 60 Hz with a motion rate of 120. What does that mean? Basically that you'll see less motion blur in fast or action scenes or sports, and gamers should find lag times drop. Once connected, the Hisense Roku 4K TV gives you access to streaming services like YouTube, Netflix, Google Play Movies and TV, and CBS All Access, and a lot more. You can also connect other streaming devices like an Apple TV to boost your content even further. While some new TVs are coming out with Apple TV built in, this one doesn't have it yet, so just as well I have a device that will connect via the HDMI inputs, of which there are 3 by the way.
As an aside, YouTube wasn't set as one of the default streaming channels available on the TV. So to get it, go to Home, then go to Streaming Channels, Top Free Channels, and select YouTube. You can hit OK and it'll add to your home screen. Now, while I'm on the subject of connecting the Apple TV, it is worth pointing out you can also rename your inputs. I labeled my Apple TV's input accordingly, so there is never any confusion about which HDMI inputs are connected to which devices. Now, if you want to do this, go to Home, go to Settings, go to TV Inputs, then choose the input you want to rename. Highlight it and then click Rename. Here you can choose from a list of names, or you can make a custom label and icon.
The Roku mobile app is an alternative remote control for your Roku TV. You can use all the same remote controls you'd typically find on a handheld remote, like switching channels, play or pause, or to navigate around the screen. You can also access a keyboard for when it comes time to type in your passwords and lengthy email addresses. While it appears voice search is an option thanks to the appearance of a microphone icon on the remote app, it seems voice search doesn't actually work so well. I tried numerous searches, and while it appeared the remote was hearing me, I got no results during most of those searches. And I read something in the manual about the voice search being enabled only for the USA for now, so that might be the issue. I hope to see this appear in future firmware updates.
Only on compatible Apple and Android devices, the Roku mobile app enables you to use headphones connected to your phone or tablet to listen to streaming programs. This feature means you can listen to the TV without disturbing others in the room or avoid waking the kids if you're watching late night movies. You want to make sure you have the latest version of the Roku mobile app before trying to use this feature. To use it, first connect your headphones to your mobile device. And in my case, I connected my Apple AirPods 2 headphones to my iPhone XS Max here. Then go into the remote app and choose the remote option from the menu. You're going to see a little button with headphones on it, and that's down here. Tap that button and you should see the icon change, and then you'll be connected. To disable this feature, you can tap the headphone button again to cancel it, like I said. This feature works really well and it provides a reliable way to listen to the TV with headphones, which also makes it good for seniors or those with hearing troubles.
Now let's talk video quality. One of the first things you'll need to do to begin enjoying 4K content is to enable the higher resolution stream on Netflix. Netflix has a ton of 4K shows and movies, but you can't get it without paying for more bandwidth, and that costs about $3 a month more Canadian. The video quality on this TV is really good. It's hard to find fault with any 4K TV right now, particularly since I'm coming up from an old HD TV. Everything looks new and amazingly clear, crisp, and detailed. After a couple weeks of use, I can say the video picture is top quality. I haven't noticed any problems with it, and I find it to be sharp and detailed. Text looks crisp, and the colors really seem phenomenal. It even handles glare pretty well. The R6 is in a bright room, and most of the time, though the room is bright and sun-filled, the glare didn't affect the picture. Overall, I'm quite happy with this TV so far.
It's possible to mirror your phone or tablet screen on your new 2019 4K Hisense Roku R6 TV. To do it, you need to begin in the Roku Remote app.
From the bottom menu, choose Photos, then choose Videos. The app will load all the videos from your phone. Choose the video you want to play and then tap play. The video will begin streaming on your TV. This worked like a charm on both my Apple iPhone and the Google Pixel 3.
It's supposed to be possible to add Google Home and Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa functionality to your TV. If you've been reading about it, it's important to note that it seems the digital assistant features aren't enabled here in Canada yet. Now let's start with Google. I was able to go into my Google Home and add the TV to the Google Home app, but I couldn't control anything. Now, this is probably not surprising that this stuff comes to Canadian customers late. For now, any commands I issued were just met with, "Sorry, I can't help with that," or something similar from the Google Assistant. I also tried to set up the Hisense R6 with Alexa, but the Alexa app wouldn't find the TV at all. Now, digging around online, I see this feature is only enabled in the USA, and it does say that in some of the Hisense documentation. So for now, I anticipate voice control will be coming to the R6 in Canada soon, but it is not enabled yet. When these features do get added, I will do a separate how-to video to show you how it works.
The 2019 Hisense Roku R6 TV has upscaling technology built in. This essentially means the TV will increase the look and quality of non-4K content to 4K-like video. Thankfully, the upscaling on the TV is automatic and there's nothing to adjust, nothing for you to do. If the R6 can improve the video quality, it does, and you win. After watching a bunch of HD video on the 4K Hisense Roku TV, I can definitely say it looked to my eye like it was 4K. The upscaling seems to do a great job at making lower resolution video look better. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this TV. It is definitely a huge improvement on my old TV.
I like the slim design, the tiny bezels, and the easy-to-use Roku interface, and the overall video quality is great. Plus, the ability to be able to customize the screen and the interface is nice. Any cons? Not being able to get Google or Alexa to work was a bit disappointing, but I'm sure that will change in a future firmware update, and I can definitely post an update to the channel with a how-to about that function down the road. For now, if you're looking for a good quality, affordable 4K TV, I can definitely recommend the 2019 Hisense Roku R6 4K Smart TV. It sells for about $369 Canadian dollars, and you can get it at Costco. If you want to read more, head over to techgadgetscanada.com, where I've posted a full blog, and you can post any questions you have for me about this TV either there on the blog or, as always, here on the YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it and found it helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing, since it does help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. Until next time, you can catch me on Twitter or Instagram at ErinLYYC. You can also find me at facebook.com/TechGadgetsCanada.